Good afternoon, Toastmasters and guests. My name is Bharat and I would be the Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. I welcome you all for the meeting number 774A of the Medley Toastmasters Club. In any Medley Toastmasters meeting, there are 3 ground rules which we follow. Number 1, as Toastmasters, we do not discuss about sex, politics and religion. Please refrain from using or discussing about these topics during the meeting. Number 2, please switch off your mobile phones or put them in silent mode, and I will give you 10 seconds for the same. And number 3, please do not cross-talk during the meeting. The mission of a Toastmasters Club meeting is to provide a positive and a supportive environment for all the members where they are empowered to develop their communication and leadership skills, thereby resulting in a personal growth and better self-confidence. With this being said, I would like to hand over the stage to a Toastmaster who is a symbol of dedication and passion. Our presidential address are always power-packed with the motivational stories, ending with a food for thought. With this introduction, I would like to welcome Toastmaster Prasanna Vani, the presiding officer, for today's meeting.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bharat. A very good afternoon to all of you. With the sound of this gavel, I declare meeting number 774A open. I am very glad to welcome the dignitaries who joined us today. Distinguished Toastmaster V. N. Subramaniam, our Charter President of Medley. Distinguished Toastmaster Sampath Saurirajan, our past President of Medley. And Distinguished Toastmaster Thomas D. Abraham, past President and past District PR Manager. A warm welcome to all of you. I also welcome all our members and guests who have joined us today. Can we get a brief introduction from our guests, please? Toastmaster Gayatri, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Gayatri Chandrasekhar. I used to be associated with Ford Chennai Toastmasters Club. I quit Ford in 2023 June and currently enjoying my life. I wanted to bring my son and expose him to Toastmasters, so that's the reason I'm here. I want him to join the club and learn how to speak in front of the public.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. Yes, Pranav, could we please have a brief introduction of yourself?
First of all, thank you so much, Mama. My name is Pranav Chandrasekhar. I'm about to graduate, a school graduate now, looking for opportunities in arts, graduating from arts as well. So I'm looking forward to work with the elders and especially learning knowledge. And I hope my communication skills would improve a lot. Thanks so much.
Thank you. It's always better to have an early start in life, right? Just out of school when you're 18, and it's a blessed time to start off in Toastmasters. Welcome, Pranav. Guest Revati, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Revati. I have recently relocated to Chennai. I was in Dubai before, and I attended a conference recently where I got to speak, and I really enjoyed it. So I thought I should take up Toastmasters because I've never done this before in life. So just want to get a feel of it, and looking forward to hearing you all speak. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Revati. This is a place where many of us come in as passionate speakers and we get better and better every day. Nice having you here. The other guests who has joined us now, could you please introduce yourself? Yeah, please.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. My name is Balaji. I work for Carrier Air Conditioning as a sales manager. I was attending a course recently, Young Leadership Program. In that program, I got to know about Toastmasters through one of the speakers. So then I googled it and I found that it is available near my space. So this is my second visit here. Last week I was here. I could understand the entire about the club and all. So happy to be part of it. Hopefully I should be a member and be with you all people soon. Thank you.
always said to be a very well-kept secret, isn't it? Not many of us knew of it when we were learning in college or early in a career. Many of us come to know of it much later, and then we see, why didn't I know this before? I could have done this before. So a very good big congratulations to all of you who come to this point where you realize the need to have Toastmasters in your life, and it is definitely going to be a transformational experience. The other guests who have joined us, could you please briefly introduce yourself from where you are? Your name, what do you do?
Yeah, I haven't been there before 6 months.
Okay.
I'm Rajikala.
Rajikala, yeah.
I'm a physiotherapist from Medical.
Okay. Yeah. Nice having you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
I'm Varunti, I'm an architect.
Okay. Nice having you. Welcome to Medley. We often have these two voices in our mind. The one is the I can voice. Yes, you can. Go do it. You will do it. You will win. And the other voice is the I can't voice. You can't do it. Don't even bother. Forget it. We always have this constant battle between this I can voice and I can't voice. And how people succeed in life is determined by which voice wins. For those in whom the I can voice wins, they go on to become successful leaders, business or career, whatever their career is. And for those in whom the I can't voice wins, they go on life with a perennial feeling of dissatisfaction, always wondering why is nothing happening in my life. How do we decide which voice wins? Whether the I can voice wins or the I can't voice wins? To understand that, a small story. There was once a man who had 2 dogs, a black dog and a white dog. Every Sunday, he used to take his dogs for dog fighting. It used to happen weekly once, and he used to have his black dog and white dog fight against each other. People used to gather around betting against one of the dogs. And sometimes the black dog won, and sometimes the white dog won. But what one lady noticed was, whichever dog wins, the owner of the dog always invariably bet on the winning dog. How was it possible? She was very curious. After a few years, both the dogs became old, and this owner also retired. He stopped coming for dog fighting. This lady went and asked him, how is it always you're able to bet on the winning dog? And he said, I bet on the dog that I feed the entire week. He has been feeding only one dog the entire week, and he knows which dog is that, and he very smartly bet on that to be the winning dog. That holds the answer. What we feed wins. If we feed a thought, I can, every single time we think of something, then invariably the I can thought wins. Rather, when we feel the negative thought telling I can't and pushing ourselves down, then that wins. So which voice wins determines on what we feed them. So let us all feed our I can voice and become better in our self-confidence and in whatever we set out to do. To improve a person's self-confidence and to make him or her better at public speaking is what was the idea behind Toastmasters International. It was envisioned by Professor C. Medley exactly a century ago in 1924. He wanted to bring out a worldwide network of clubs so that people can learn the art of public speaking and communication in a very affordable manner. And that has now grown into a big network of clubs throughout the world, of which many members are benefiting and growing from. You will see how a typical Toastmaster program works as we go through the meeting today. So let's sit back and relax. As we now see our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Prasanna Venkatesh, lead us through the meeting today. Toastmaster Prasanna Venkatesh is a software engineer and a very calm person and who's always a go-getter. Anything you wanted to do, he'll be there to help you and get the things done. Over to you, Toastmaster Prasanna Venkatesh.
Thank you, Prasanna. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I'm playing the role of TMOD role today. For today's meeting, the theme is about Holi. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear Holi? Color. How many of you splashed colors over your friends or family? Oh, we got few more hands. Holi is the festival of colors. It's an Indian festival The origin of Holi dates back to thousands of years. It symbolizes the victory of good over bad. Although it has religious roots, there is no much religious activity will happen on the Holi festival. People splash the colored water, colored powder over the friends or family. It's an energetic festival, a fun-filled festival. We get few messages with the celebration of Holi festivals. The first message is forgiveness. Holi is about letting go of the past grievances and moving ahead with the life with harmony. We can apply this in our lives by moving forward and with a spirit of love and compassion. The another message is unity and inclusivity. People from all walks of life come celebrate, splashes the color over one another, as irrespective of the status, money, without any discrimination. In a world divided by boundaries, conflicts, war happening over lands, these messages reminds us that even though we are human beings diversified, we are living in a single planet, Earth. Just like the colors of Holi blend together, that creates an art. We human beings come together, live together, create a harmonious and inclusive society. With this, I would like to proceed to the meeting structure for the benefit of guests. Usually, Toastmaster meeting has 3 sessions. First session is the prepared speech session. That will be even where the members will deliver the prepared speeches based upon the pathways they choose. Second session will be table topic session where the TT master calls people randomly from the audience and give the topic on spot. It's an impromptu session. Finally, evaluation session will happen. That will be conducted by general evaluator. It's a general meeting structure, but today we have a special session, special meeting today. Before prepared session, member induction will happen. That will be conducted by Toastmaster Anuradha. And finally, after the evaluation session, we have one fun-filled session called Medley Super League, that's season 4. That will be conducted by Toastmaster Vijayarajan. With this, we have general evaluator today. She's enthusiastic and passionate Toastmaster. She has a hobbies of, one of her hobbies is writing poems. Let's welcome Toastmaster Pearl.
Did your speech wow the audience? If not, what could you have done? Or maybe it was something you shouldn't have done. Where did the role players nail it? And where is the scope of hammer to nail more? It's normal for these several other burning questions during the meeting and after the meeting. So in Toastmasters, we have something called evaluation round. As the general evaluator, I'll give you a comprehensive feedback of all such aspects of the meeting today. To help me with this task, I have 2 teams, one qualitative team and one quantitative team. The qualitative team includes the TAG, that is the timer, the counter, and the grammarian. Today's timer is an HR professional, and she has joined Toastmaster to become a professional public speaker. Her favorite quote is really interesting. Stop letting people do so little for you, control so much of your mind, feelings, and emotions. Please put your hands together and welcome Toastmaster Hari.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pearl. Opportunities are like sunrise. If you wait too long, you will miss them. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Today I am going to play the role of a timer. Before getting into my role, I wish to share an interesting excerpt between Mr. Warren Buffett and his interviewer. So once an interviewer asked I know all of us know Mr. Warren Buffett, who is one of the most richest person and successful businessman in this world. So the interviewer asked him, how does he utilize his opportunities in his life? To which Mr. Buffett replied, I will give you a practical idea to do that. He simply gave the interviewer a blank check, and asked her to fill whatever amount she wished to. The interviewer thought it's a joke, and she did not use that opportunity, and she just smiled. So then he said, Madam, you missed the opportunity to become one of the richest person and do whatever you want to do in your life by filling this check. So he said that is how he doesn't miss any small or big opportunity that comes his way, and he takes that seriously, and he utilizes that. So in the same way, today this Toastmaster platform is giving all of us a wonderful opportunity and platform to improve ourselves and become the best version of ourselves in our lives. With this, I would like to brief more about my role as a timer, what I'm going to do today. Today I'm going to time each of the prepared speeches, table topic speakers and general evaluators, and also let them know the time that is left for them to complete the speech. For prepared speeches, they'll be given 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I will raise a green card. At the 6th minute, I will raise a yellow card. And at 7th minute, I am going to raise a red card. So this is how it goes. And same way, for table topic speakers, they will be given 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will raise a green card. At 1.5 minutes, I will raise an yellow card. And at 2 minutes, I am going to raise a red card. And similarly, for individual evaluators, they will be given 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will raise a green card. And at 2.5 minutes, I am going to raise an yellow card. And at 3 minutes, I will raise a red card. Thank you all. Let us use today's opportunity to our best, and then make ourselves the best version. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. Next, we have the our counter for today, Toastmaster Praveen. He's an experienced finance professional, now working as a finance data analytics person at Flex. He has joined Medley with the thirst of knowledge and growth. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Praveen.
Thank you, General Evaluator, for the introduction. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. And today I'm the in charge of our counter. The purpose of the our counter is to note the words and sounds and past fillers by anyone speaking during the meeting. I will keenly listen over usage of words and well, but so you know, sometimes without our knowledge, we used to filler sounds including and right? At other times, when speaker speaks repetitive words like I or this means, right? At the end of the meeting, I will present my report when called for. Thank you.
Now the grammarian for today is Toastmaster Hema. She is a sports physiotherapist for 25 years now. She loves reading self-development books, singing and listening to podcasts. She is also an enthusiastic Toastmaster who has been taking various roles keenly in our club. Let's welcome Toastmaster Hema.
So read. This was the answer given by the famous personality Shashi Tharoor to the reporter who interviewed him. The reporter asked him how to improve a vocabulary and grammatical skill. So good evening, fellow Toastmaster and dear guest. So I'm Hema. I'm playing a grammarian role today. As a grammarian, I'll just pay attention to all the languages used and any misappropriate languages used in the meeting, and any outstanding quotes, sayings and thoughts. I also pay close attention to the
misused words during the meeting. It is my duty to introduce the word of the day. So for today's meeting, word of the day is chortle. Chortle, it means noisy laughing and gleefully laughing. CHORTLE is noisily laughing, gleefully laughing. The sentence the way we can use is, she chortle at the jokes of stand-up comedian. Children chortle at the show of cartoons or clowns performances. So I insist, Toastmaster of the Day and Table Topics Master, please encourage speakers to use this word. In the end, I'll just give the report for word of the day and grammarian word report when called upon. Thank you so much.
Now in the second part of this meeting, I'll come up with my quantitative team, that is the evaluators, and I'll introduce them. And towards the end of the meeting, I will be giving my GE report. Thank you so much. Over to the team.
Thank you, Dee. Now we have new member induction that will be conducted by Toastmaster Anuradha. So I request Toastmaster Anuradha to come to the stage.
Thank you, Modi. Good evening to all. Alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much, said Helen Keller. New members not only bring excitement and enthusiasm to the club, but also increase our probability of learning. As the VP membership, I take the privilege to induct our new members. I request the members to come to the front as I read out their names. Toastmaster Praveen, welcome. Toastmaster Harini, welcome. Toastmaster Hema, entire tag team is here. Welcome. Membership in Medley Toastmaster Club and in Toastmasters International is a privilege that comes with it many rewards. Yet it also places certain obligations upon you. We are a group of people brought together to do things which could not accomplish alone. Our collective obligation is to grow and improve ourselves and to share our knowledge and experience with our fellow members in the spirit of enjoyment. We ask you, our new members, to dedicate yourself to personal growth and to help this Toastmaster Club strong and dynamic. New members, please listen carefully as I read out the Toastmaster member promise. In the presence of the members of Toastmaster Club, I promise to attend meeting regularly and to prepare fully for each assignment. To apply myself to the program outlined in the Toastmasters manual. To participate actively in the club activities. To evaluate others in a positive, constructive manner. To build open, friendly relationship with my fellow members. And to bring other new members into the club so that they can also gain the benefit of Toastmasters. Will you promise to stand by these obligations?
Yes. Yes, I promise.
Ketan?
Yes, I promise.
Thank you. I request all the Medley Toastmasters to please raise their hands. As Medley Toastmasters, we pledge to support our new members in their quest for self-development, to provide them with positive, helpful evaluations, to maintain a friendly, supportive atmosphere, and to make their Toastmaster membership a rewarding and fulfilling experience. Thank you, fellow members. Congratulations on behalf of Toastmaster Club and best wishes to all of you. Over to dear Modi.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Anuradha. Now we move to the prepared speech session. Today our first speaker is going to be distinguished Toastmaster Thomas T. Abraham. Before I call him out, I request his evaluator Toastmaster Shankar to read out the speech objectives.
Thank you, everybody. Today, my target speaker, DTM Thomas Abraham, is going to deliver the speech from Pathway Effective Coaching, Level 3, Project 1, and the project name it is Understanding of Vocal Variety. The purpose of this project is for the member to practice using vocal variety to enhance his speech. Very all the best to DTM Thomas. Over to you.
Thank you. Distinguished Toastmaster Thomas T. Abraham is a multifaceted person. He's a communication veteran, one of the proficient speakers from Medley. When I asked him his recent joyful memory, he replied that he had an education session with the Toastmasters group with a limited grasp of English. He has a less fluency over Tamil, yet he could get over with them 100% response and participation from them. That made him mighty happy. I request distinguished Toastmaster Thomas T. Abraham to come to the stage. The title of the speech is Wrath of War. Wrath of War, Thomas T. Abraham.
Thank you, Timothy. Can you imagine myself on crutches, with my legs bandaged? This nightmare chased me for a long time in 2002. Good afternoon, Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen. September 10th, 2002, I found myself in Kabul, the war-torn headquarters, the capital of Afghanistan. The morning flight from Delhi was a Second World War Soviet-built hold plane, a cargo plane. It had its opening in its belly, underbelly, much like a blue whale. It consumed it gobbled up some 20 of us, I remember. Landing in Kabul was worse. The plane flies so close to the hills close by with jagged, rocky edges, and the wind, the river's wind, reflected wind, the plane shakes. When we landed, in front of the plane was a guy asking us to stop it. Turbaned with a rifle slung. I was wondering whether it was Taliban takeover between the Soviets leaving and the Americans coming in. Luckily, no. It was probably some short notice recruitment. In the airstrip, there were heaps of old battered planes. Water was guzzling, or it was gurgling from broken pipes in the airport building. On our way to the hotel, we saw fields 3 or 4 times a football field full of heaps of damaged vehicles, buses. The wide roads, the lampposts were broken and it was fairly deserted. At the hotel, I was so happy that I got a first floor room along with my friend Krishnamurthy. You know why? Oh, I didn't tell you. The Taliban had bombed and damaged all the stairways, not the stairways, the elevators of Hotel Intercontinental, the #1 hotel there. The army guys from America, they were coming in the Pajeros. Tall guys, 6 feet 6 inches minimum, strapling youths. They would haul their luggage, typically the trunks, tuck, 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 up all the way up to 7th floor and more. The next morning, I was attracted by the light from the balcony. Kabul morning is a beautiful sight. The city is chiseled from many hills, and a timid young sun was unveiling the morning by lifting the veil of mist to reveal minarets of mosques, from where rose full-throated male alto hymns, the tune swirling up and up like the smoke from the households. Beautiful sight. 22 years ago I saw it, I still remember it. I was there to organize an exhibition for my company, Ashok Leland. The exhibition venue was just next door with a broken wall separating the two. So I said, let's go. Krishnamurti said, no sir, let's use the gate. Fine. At the venue, Dr. Abdullah, real doctor by the way, ophthalmologist, handsome, savvy guy, talked to us. As he was talking, there were gunshots, and we all ducked, as if expecting bullets just, behind our individual heads. Dr. Abdullah slowly turned without stopping a sentence, as if gunshots are as normal as, the sound of flights overhead. In the hotel, we had met Hasmatullah Shams, a 21-year-old Pashtun. Pashtun is the majority community there. Ever smiling. He used to do night duty in the hotel, which meant he slept in the hotel behind the reception desk. From 8 a.m. for 12 hours, he was our driver, plying his Toyota Corolla. Toyota Corolla was a standard vehicle those days in Kabul, brought old ones, rickety ones, brought from Iran. Next day, Hasmatullah took me to the local hospital. We were to donate genset to the hotel. Waiting for the chief, Hasmatullah said, sir, 1 minute. He came back in 5 minutes, distraught, crying. Apparently, he saw his neighbor in the corridor who had brought her daughter, Hasina, for an emergency operation. Looks like Hasina walked into a live mine and she would lose both her legs. Back in the hotel, with no Krishnamurti stopping me, I said, I'll cross over. And then Hasmatullah called, no sir, please no, please no. And he came running and said, sir, all along the wall, there are live mines. Friends, today, if I'm talking to you, standing on my original pair of feet, legs, it's only thanks to Hasmatullah and Krishnamurti. Of 41 million plus Afghans today, 80%, I repeat, 80% are handicapped. Most of them through the wars, the wrath of war. Out of them, 13% seriously handicapped. The powerful forces of the world, they played football. They have been playing football with Afghanistan for ages. And when they tire and take a break, you have Taliban to take over, as if it's happening now. Meanwhile, the world leaders wax eloquent against war, even as enjoying the momentum for their own benefit from the wrath of war. Friends, that is the wrath of war. Beware.
The second speech is going to be given by Toastmaster Pravda. Before calling her out, I request her evaluator, Distinguished Toastmaster Sampath Rajan, to read out the speech objectives.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and Toastmaster Prada in particular. The project she is taking up today is to create a podcast. So one of the projects of the presentation, but it comes as elective in many other parts also. Purpose statement says, the purpose of this project is for the member to be introduced to the skills needed to organize and present a podcast. Madam Timer, I would like to remind, the time is not 5 to 7 minutes. There is a correction. The speaker herself will tell you exactly where she wants the colors to be shown. You told already?
Yes,
okay. Thank you very much. Best wishes to the speaker and nice listening to all of us.
Thank you. Toastmaster Prada is a dentist by profession. She's an active Toastmaster for the past 2 years. She found opportunity to unmask her inner potential, and she wished to serve an ethical leader. When I asked her recent joyful memory, she shared that 3 months back she visited Singapore for the first time. The astonishing beauty and the magnificence at every tourist spot is cherishable. That was her recent joyful memory. I request Toastmaster Prada to come to the stage. The title of the speech is VAT, Toastmaster Prada.
Thank you, PMOD. Have anyone seen someone cremating themselves? Let me put it in Tamil. Tanakku thane kolli vechukkirathu. I have. During school days, whenever I see someone smoking, I feel that. Because I was taught that smoking kills. After becoming an oral physician, I can authoritatively tell you, smoking not only kills oneself, but also kills their loved ones. My dear fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, very good afternoon to one and all. My interest in campaigning against tobacco started after attending a tobacco cessation workshop at Adyar Cancer Institute. On listening to the testimony of the oral cancer survivors, I came to realize the amount of morbidity and loss of function they face even after the treatment. That's because most of them come for treatment only in the late stage. So the only way to reduce the oral cancer cases is to prevent it. And tobacco cessation plays a very important role. We have a tobacco cessation center in our institution where we counsel and educate our patients to come out of their habit. And I am a part of the VAT team, the Voice Against Tobacco team, where we organize awareness program against tobacco use in schools, colleges, and even for the public. Somebody from here can ask me, I am not a healthcare provider or no one in my family smokes. Why should I know about this? You should know. Billions of tobacco users are there in the world, and WHO calls it as tobacco epidemic, the public health threat that the world is facing today. So it is essential for everyone to have a basic knowledge about the ill effects of tobacco so that whenever there is an opportunity, you can educate others. Because study shows that even a simple advice can increase the quit ratio. And another important social issue that we see is the second-hand smoking. Millions of people die, especially non-smokers, die because of the inhalation of the cigarette smoke, especially children and females and pregnant women. So it is very essential, and the objective of my podcast is to create a courage of conversation group so that they can produce a significant impact on the tobacco users as well as to educate the school children who are now more prone for developing tobacco addiction and tobacco usage. I would like you all to listen to a part of my podcast segment on the theme Voice Against Tobacco.
Hi everyone, you're listening to the Voice of the Truth podcast. I am Dr. Pravda, an oral physician. I'm a part of my institution's Voice Against Tobacco team. We campaign against the use of tobacco and its products in schools, colleges, and for the general public. Do you want to know how my interest towards anti-tobacco campaign started? 15 years back, I attended a tobacco cessation program in Adyar Cancer Institute. A neat, tall man with a smiling face was a part of the organizing team. Towards the end of the 3-day program, cancer survivors were asked to give their testimony. This old man came forward. As he spoke, there was no sound from his mouth, but a muffled, hoarse, feeble voice came out of a small battery-operated device that he held close to his neck. He said that his vocal cords were surgically removed to treat throat cancer he developed due to smoking. That day, I realized the level of morbidity prevailing in oral cancer survivors. This incident hooked my interest towards tobacco cessation interventions. Why is this podcast on air? April is the Oral Cancer Awareness Month dedicated to raise awareness on the risk factors and early diagnosis of oral cancer. Tobacco is identified as the single most preventable cause of death and disabilities across the globe, 1/3 of all cancers occurring in man, and the primary cause of head and neck cancer. That's the reason why government is continuously launching mass media campaign against tobacco use. You must have watched in theatres the personal testimony of a young wife and a mother, Sunita, talking about how she developed oral cancer after using smokeless tobacco. In spite of the surgical removal of her tumor along with a part of the mouth, she did not survive even for 2 years. That is the fate of 50% of all oral cancer cases diagnosed in India. Why? Because there is no awareness and they all report for treatment in the late stage. When I was in 5th or 6th grade in my hometown, I and my cousin secretly pulled out a cigarette from my uncle's cigarette packet. As we tore the soft white paper, brown cause powder poured out. At that age, we were not aware that it is the air-cured leaves of tobacco plant. Today, 1.3 billion people use it across the globe. India has the second largest in the world with 267 million adult tobacco users. The prevalence is significantly high in men with 47% compared to 14% in women. Tobacco is used in 2 forms, either smoking like cigarette, bidi, cigar, hookah, or as a chewable smokeless tobacco in the form of pan parag, khaini, gudka, betel quid or zarda. The prevalence of smokeless tobacco is highest in India and most common in females because there is a misconception that tobacco is good for teeth. Do you think that tobacco has some beneficial effects? No. There are enough literatures and researches that tobacco affects almost every organ in the body, no matter in what form it is taken. It contains 7,000 chemicals, in which 70 can induce cancer, and they are classified as type 1 carcinogens. Examples are nitrosamine, polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, heavy metals like cadmium and arsenic, capable of inducing 14 different types of cancer in man. In my family, no one smokes, and I'm not sure about my neighbors. But survey shows that 4 in every 10 households in India, there is someone smoking on a daily basis. Why is this addiction? Tobacco contains a substance called nicotine. At initial dose, nicotine stimulates the brain and creates a sense of well-being or euphoria. But in an accumulated large doses, it acts like a sedative, and this is responsible for the addiction and psychological dependence. Please note, there is no safe level in tobacco use. The World Health Organization has estimated that tobacco attributes to 8 million premature deaths every year. In this, 1.2 million death occurs in non-smokers who were exposed to the smoke from the burnt end of a cigarette or the smoke exhaled from the smoker. This second-hand smoking is an important social issue. Statistics shows that 30.2% of adults are exposed to second-hand smoking in indoor workplaces. Then 13.3% are exposed in public transportation and 7.4% are exposed in restaurants. I never miss to counsel my patients if they are smokers. I'm not worried even if they drop out to some other clinic. Studies shows that simple advice to someone to stop smoking can increase the quitting rate by 5 to 10%. Extensive counseling, use of nicotine containing and non-nicotine containing pharmacological agents greatly increases the quitting rate. The worst part is that many of them are not aware that tobacco addiction is a serious illness and there are centers to assist them to de-addict. During counseling, a very common question that my patient raises, I have been smoking for so long and the damage is already done, why should I quit? I tell them the fact that benefits of quitting starts from the day one. After 1 year, the risk of heart disease is declined to half. In 5 years, stroke risk disappears. In 10 years, risk of developing cancer is reduced to 50%. And in 15 years, the body will resume like someone who has not smoked. So, it is never too late to quit. Stop smoking, seek assistance if needed, and live happily. Stay tuned for the next segment of Voice of the Truth podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pravda. With this, we come to the end of the prepared speech session. I request timer to call out the qualified speakers.
TM Thomas, T. Abraham, and TM Gavada, both are qualified.
I request everyone to vote for the best speaker. Guests can share, write it in a small sheet of paper and finally share it with SAA. Now we come to one of the interesting sessions of Toastmaster meeting. It's a table topic session. It's going to be conducted by TT Master Anuradha. She is pursuing this as a project. Before calling her out, I request her evaluator Toastmaster Dinakaran to read out the objectives of the project.
Toastmaster Anuradha is doing this project on the pathways active listening. The purpose of the project is that for the member to demonstrate his or her ability to listen to what others say.
Now I request Toastmaster Anuradha to conduct the table topic session.
Thank you, everybody. Good evening once again. Today I am doing the table topic master role as a part of my project in the level 3 dynamic leadership as an active listening project. Table topics is an copyright of Toastmasters, and guests may wonder why table topics. What are the use of the use for the members and me? And it is impromptu speaking, which will made you to think at the feet. When you face an emergency situation or a person or any situations, that will this practice in the Toastmasters, which will make you to face that situation. Now let me start. Let me introduce the topic, then call the speaker. First topic I like to give is, yes, smile is a curve that sets everything right. A smile is a curve that sets everything right. Share as an incident which made you to smile. I'll repeat. A smile is a curve that sets everything right. Share as an incident which made you smile recently. I would like to call Toastmaster Praveena for this.
Good evening, Toastmasters, dear guests, and specifically to Table Topic Master for calling me at the very beginning. Laughter is the best medicine, they say, because it exercises the maximum number of muscles on our face. Not only the face of the person who is saying the joke, but also of the people who are listening to it. So all in all, it's a win-win contribution after all. So the Table Topic Master wants me to go into the second part of this particular topic, wherein she would like me to narrate an incident wherein a smile definitely did help to get over an unpleasant or any situation for that matter. What better one can I say than our recent ISC topic, ISC club contest that happened recently. And I had mentioned the fear of me singing in public or anywhere for that matter. And what can I expect? Everyone immediately asked me to sing over here. And when I did, I actually ended up forgetting a few lyrics of a song, and I gave a totally different kind of meaning to that song, which put everyone into fits of laughter. So I didn't have any other choice but to also join along with that smile, with that laughter. And finally, I put the onus on the audience. I told them, now you all have to sing with me in order to correct this wrong. And hence, all of us together smiled, all of us together laughed, and all of us sang. And what better opportunity for all of us, because as much as laughter is a great medicine, so is singing. So all of us did sing, all of us did laugh, and we all had a lovely time. Indeed, a smile is a lovely curve, a curve which I would always like to have. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Praveena, for recollecting the laughter is a best medicine. Next topic is the best birthday gift you got so far. Best birthday gift you got so far. I like to invite guest guest Pranav. Welcome, Pranav. I'll repeat. Best birthday gift you got so far.
Okay. Can I have one moment of the video?
Yes, you have time.
Okay. So the best birthday gift got today was this year. Sorry, my bad. It was during almost one night, on the eve of my birthday. On last night, my sister came and I was asleep, and suddenly she woke up with me and gave a small gift. It was a gift of keychain and a book, and it was very beautiful. And she didn't say anything about it. I asked her what she's gift. She says, nothing for you all. So I felt little bit disappointed, but yet she didn't say anything about it. And of course, I know she's my sister and I would expect her a gift, but I didn't expect anyone to give a gift. Then suddenly she gave a gift with a card written with a message full of her emotion and heart on myself. And I was astonished and wow. And she said that, look, it was a surprise, I didn't say anything, of course, and I realized it was a fault. So therefore, it was one of the best gifts I ever seen today. So, and it will be one of the moments I will cherish forever on my 18th birthday. Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing us your unexpected birthday gift. Next topic is, the big source of motivation is our own thoughts. The big source of motivation is our own thoughts. For that, I like to call Toastmaster Shanmugaveer. Welcome, sir. I'll repeat. The big source of motivation is our own thoughts. Can you tell us how you motivate yourself when you are down? Yes, sir. How will you motivate yourself when you are down?
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmaster and dear guests. Usually, I will motivate myself. Most of the time, I will listen the audio books, audio motivational books, and I will see in the TV some talks, especially Niya Nana, then Tamila. There I will select some particular type of titles which will give some positive thoughts for me. And also, I will motivate myself by reading some motivational books and some songs also, some Tamil songs which will also give, for example, if you see the picture movie Autograph, there one song will come.
Can you sing for us?
We have forgotten that song.
Okay.
Oftenly I used to hear that songs. Then if you see one song that is by Vijay movie, like that. Those type of songs when we are hearing, then I will get some rejuvenated. In such a way, I am motivating myself. Thank you.
Excellent, sir. You're really motivating for us. Next topic is shopping versus savings. Shopping versus savings. For this, I would like to call our guest Revati. Guest Revati. Welcome. I'll repeat the topic. Shopping versus savings. Which one do you choose and why?
Hello everyone again. Shopping versus savings, which one will I choose? Can I choose both?
Yes.
I think that's the best way to live.
Yes.
You earn for yourself. So I think to shop for oneself and to make oneself happy is the way to live. Although you cannot end up spending everything that you earn and then regretting later. So I think the right amount of shopping and the right amount of saving to get the right balance between both, that's the best.
So you have balanced both shopping and savings.
I would like to believe.
Yes. Next topic is, do not use social media to impress people, but to impact people. For that, I would like to call our chartered president, V.N. Subramaniam sir.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, I will repeat the topic. Do not use social media to impress people, but to impact people. Your experience in impacting people through social media.
Madam Topic Master, dear fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, impacting on people is difficult because I have experience in working for an organization called Exnora International. Don't litter, keep the premises clean, footpath is for walking. All these messages are sent. You can even see now in all the medias. Now the media has taken a different thing. It has gone to all by WhatsApp messages, by stories, cartoons. Whatever you do, we used to say that, 1 crore of people are littering. 1 crore of people are disposing their garbage. And 100 corporation employees cannot clean the garbage quantity. And Chennai is producing around 2,000 tons of garbage per day. So to impact, it is not possible through messages or it is not possible through media. The best thing is through action. Just like about the tobacco, our Toastmaster spoke very well, it is action will motivate, inspire people to get the impact of the message. And it is not very easy. It is a difficult task and it is not individually possible. So even when Mahatma Gandhi came first and when he spoke in Gujarat and he said that Congress party is not, say, few people in Delhi. The people are living in the villages. So somebody told that India had a new voice. That impacted, what was the freedom struggle in India? Millions of people on the road, a single person with a half-naked fakir. He could motivate, inspire people because the objective was, the target was very high and inspiring. Over to you.
As sir told, as per his view, it is difficult to impact the people through social media. But our VPPR, Toastmaster Vijay Rajan, because of his impact, we got so many guests today. Thank you, Toastmaster Vijay Rajan, for that. Next topic is, when did you felt or told, it is not my cup of tea? For that, I like to call Toastmaster Bala Subramanian. Welcome, sir, for your farewell topic.
What is my seat again?
When did you felt or told, it is not my cup of tea?
I was told.
Yes. When do you felt?
I said,
Yes.
when were you
When
were you told?
When?
What? It's not my cup of tea.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Good afternoon. The issue is not when did I say,
when I was told it's not cup of tea. So I'm on the receiving side. Where else can it happen except at home front? I have a habit of talking too much. Not only to you, but to my family also. And the standard answer I get from my wife, I keep encouraging her, thinking that I'm motivating her, do this. She, very polite, no, it's not my cup of tea. She always says, with a smile, never hurts me, but just listen to me. With my children, it's far more worse. In younger days, I used to give them lots of free advice. They were smiling those days. Nowadays, they say, with the moment I begin the sentence, Appa, I know where you're going, it's not my cup of tea. My eldest daughter, she says it right very, and unlike my wife, who feels duty bound to say no with a smile, my daughter doesn't have that courtesy also. She says with a frown, right? And with my son, it's far worse. When I say something, he says, and he walks away. Not even, doesn't even care to say it's not my cup of tea. So what I have realized in life is that life is very good when we change ourselves. Right? To stop with that, the moment we try changing others, we have a trouble. So I have begun to practice advising shouldn't be my cup of tea. Thank you.
Sir, all of us know you talk too much, but Medley likes to hear more from you.
Thank you.
The next topic is, don't wait for the right time, create it. Don't wait for the right time, create it. For that, I would like to call guest Balaji. Welcome, Mr. Balaji. Don't wait for the right time, create it.
So thank you for this topic. Don't wait for the time and create that time. It's the topic given to me. I can relate this to the example of coming to the Toastmaster itself. Initially, I was, when I was thinking to improve my skills on public speaking, I was trying, I don't know where to start and things like that. And then I realized, okay, there is a platform available with Toastmasters. This, I know this 3-4 weeks back, but still this time I was thinking, okay, time will come. So I was keep on postponing couple of months. Then I realized, okay, we need to create that time. We cannot keep postponing. So that's how I started. And last week I thought, okay, this is time. No need to postpone it again. Thank you.
Thank you for creating the right time in Medley. Welcome to Medley. Next topic is, family is the biggest supportive system. Family is the biggest supportive system. For that, I'd like to call Toastmaster Pramod. Welcome, Toastmaster Pramod. I'll repeat. Family is the biggest supportive system. Can you share one occasion where you felt that?
Thank you. Table Topics Master, fellow Toastmasters and their guests. Family is a system which can only be understood as we grow older. This is how I feel. When we are younger, it is usually our friends we find most attractive. But family can only be understood during our dire moments, such as when we are sick. That is when they come to our aid and we realize how much dependent we are on them. Similarly, when we get into trouble, uh, that is when we realize that they come to our aid. They give us help, they give us advice. This is why family is indispensable, and right from ancient times in our Indian culture we have always considered family to be a very essential part of our lives. Yes, sometimes family consists of people with whom we take a lot of liberty, and therefore sometimes we may even feel a bit annoyed with them. There may be generation gaps when we won't understand our elders, and then on retrospective we realize, yes, I could have listened back then. There may be siblings, I don't have siblings, but over a period of time, when I look back during my calmer moments, I realize that they are very important to me, and how I would be no one without them. And so I would like to thank the Table Topics Master for giving me this topic.
Thank you, Toastmaster.
For introspection. Thank you.
I'd like to have last topic. Can you share us your fun and joyful experience with your friends? For that, I'd like to call Sri Jayanand, Toastmaster Sri Jayanand. Welcome, Toastmaster Sri Jayanand. I'll repeat the topic. Can you share us your fun and joyful experience with your friends?
Basically, I won't speak to a stranger as comfortable. I won't feel comfortable while start to speak with them, and I will, when progresses, I will feel comfortable. It still remains now as well. And when we talk, when I say about my friends, where it was very tough or difficult to match with him, with more than 5 friends which I have, and the friendship grew is not about discussing personals, about personals, and it grew with the educational purposes that we had. And my parents itself asks that why don't you be wider with your friends, and I replied them that that's what I'm able to do. I stick with my margin. But when you asked about my fun moments are more with my relatives and parents. That is the most fun, full and joyful moments which I had. Thank you.
Your friend circle has increased after joining Medley. Thank you. So thank you all of you. Over to dear Modi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anuradha. I apologize, I haven't introduced her. She's a doctor by profession, teacher, passionate Toastmaster from since 2022. When I asked her about joyful experience she recently had, watching movies with her kids on weekends in a OTT is always a joyful memory. So with this, I request Timer to share the qualified TT speakers. Time.
All are qualified.
I want to vote for best TT speakers. Now I hand over the session to General Evaluator for conducting evaluation session.
Now I'm back, but this time with my quantitative team. So to evaluate the first speech by distinguished Toastmaster Thomas, I would like to welcome the evaluator. He works as a data scientist and currently he is a financial head in an MNC. Please help me in welcoming Toastmaster Shankar.
Imagine your voice as a toolkit with each tool that's serving a unique purpose. Today, we are going to explore a speaker, Deacon Thomas Abraham, how well his speak and achieve this objective. And I'm going to evaluate his speech with the acronym SPICE. Yes, stand for style. It was a signature for DTM Thomas Abraham's speech, very well articulated and effective. And next, coming for, and probably in terms of style, even I could recollect probably what happened in that particular year, 2002. Those 5 to 7 minutes, what has happened for the people in Cornwall. Well done, DTM Thomas. And pitch. It was the signature for you wherever you go. Your pitch was awesome, expected for this project. I was astonished in 2 aspects. One on when you are landing the particular place called Kabul, and second time which I mesmerized is when you introduced about the American troop where that your voice met and they landed at the 10th floor. Kudos for you. And third one is the I, that is for the intensity volumes. I feel that your voice, its voice as well as the volume clearly well known by each and every individual. Similarly with pace, I could recollect the pace was continuously growing from each and every time. And finally with E, that is for emotion and tone. I feel that certain places where you are interacting with probably Krishnamurti as well as the Asmatullah, and that 84% of the people when you are saying that physically handicapped, I personally feel that you have used a very good tone of that. It's very hard for me to identify what are the areas to improve, because since you used whatever the expectations come out for the project objectives, but if at all, if you ask me, probably I would say that a couple of points. One is dialogue, because this is the projects where you could have used more dialogue. Of course, you used it a couple of times, but with this own tone, but not coming from either Krishnamurti or Asmatullah tone. Probably that could have been incorporated. And second and very important thing is that bond, because we know that how that impact if it is bond. Even for yesterday also it happened in Russia, because everyone felt what has happened. Probably if you could recollect when you are bombed, your face did not match with that particular emotions. Probably if you could work on these 2 recommendations, definitely your speech will be awesome. Over to you.
Now to evaluate the second speech by Toastmaster Pravda, we have an experienced and pleasant Toastmaster with more than 22 years of expertise, and his hobbies include Carnatic music, writing poems in Tamil and English, traveling with family, and the fellowship with people. And his motto is really motivating and inspiring. He says that he loves making this world a sweet little place. Please help me in welcoming distinguished Toastmaster Sampath Saurabh.
Good afternoon, General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, and Toastmaster Pravda in particular. This is a special project which is not like the normal ones we are seeing. It is becoming very common nowadays, and this podcasting is not even a elitist thing now. Even so, but normal people have started doing, sharing their ideas and sharing their experience. most of us will be needing this in one way or another. So a good topic, good project she has taken. The first part is introducing the topic of the podcast. Roughly 2-3 minutes she can take. She did a very good job directly going to this tobacco problem area, and it's very interesting opening also she gave in the very beginning. And the evils of tobacco she told quite a bit, and then she introduced this VAT acronym, Voice Against Tobacco. I will mix a little bit of my improvement points because you are experienced Toastmaster. The voice against, this was a place where you could have raised your voice. There were some places where you can emphasize the point using vocabulary like this. And when you did this initial part of speaking from here, I felt your preparation was not adequate. A little bit better preparation is required because it's not the usual standards that you have set for yourself. So overall, you have done the first part very well. About the podcast, it's a prepared one, so you had the time to prepare, and you had prepared very well. There were many good points, including that a musical interlude is good, though it's a bit loud, probably could have been there. And recording voice was very good, diction was very good. There was some noise in the recording, background noise. It's a technical thing. We all have this problem with our so-called non-professional equipment that we have. The old man story you said in the very beginning, later on also the lady story, this was a very good idea. Actually, I found you giving a lot of data towards the end, also in the middle, also information. I don't know what is the type of audience you are thinking about. Or you think about the expert audience or no? I think you are talking about lay persons who are likely to be affected by this problem. I think for them the emotion may act more. For example, you say X% of smokers die every year. Do you want to be one of them? That is more effective than keeping on giving so many data. So the podcast should concentrate more on such things. Overall, you have done a very good job. A very well-rounded podcast and well introduced. Congratulations. Best of luck for you.
Now to evaluate the listening project by Toastmaster Anuradha, we have the next evaluator who works for TCS for the past 24 years. He's lived in the US for 5 years but now settled in Chennai. He loves to watch movies, try different kinds of food and travel with his family. Please help me in welcoming Toastmaster Dinakar.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am evaluating Toastmaster Anuradha for the project in terms of active listening from the Pathways Dynamic Leadership. Toastmasters, we all know that like active listening is one of the critical quality for leadership. And again, another critical quality we learn in Toastmasters because we spend most of our time in listening to different aspects of Toastmasters. So it's a very good platform to learn the active listening skills. And also, as per the project, I came to know that we only, like there's a difference between hearing and listening. We hear, but we will actually be able to grasp and understand or recollect only 25% of what we hear. So that is the difference of active listening and then the hearing. Coming back to the Toastmaster Anuradha's performance, in terms of preparation, the topics are really good. There are not regular topics. It's actually specially curated and it's more towards the personal experience. All topics are related to the individual's or Toastmaster's personal experience. So it helped the Toastmasters to deliver the speeches well. And in terms of conducting and executing the session, it was well conducted. She has repeated the topics to the Toastmasters and given clarity in terms of topic. But in coming back to the objective of this project, it's about how you understand and listen the speech and how you are actually recollecting the speech delivered with the affirmative thoughts and also taking the cues in terms of verbal and non-verbal, and then how you are actually playing it back to the audience. It's about the objective. So in terms of objective, Toastmaster Anuradha has done a good job. for every speech, she has given the playback in terms of the importance or the critical points for the speeches. But I would say she would have taken little more time in emphasizing the critical points of the speech and also calling out the best parts in terms of the expressions, voices, or few call-outs would have been better, and it would actually help the Toastmaster to demonstrate the listening skills. With this input, maybe she can improve better for the next project. With this, I will hand over to you.
Now going back to the qualitative evaluations, I would like to call Toastmaster Harini to give her report. Yes, please come.
All the three evaluators are qualified. Okay, for prepared speeches, speech 1, distinguished Toastmaster Thomas Abraham, he took 7 minutes and 17 seconds. Speech 2, Toastmaster Pravada, she took 2 to 3 minutes, and overall her podcast also included 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Table topics, Toastmaster Praveena, she took 1 minute and 56 seconds. Guest Pranav took 1 minute and 10 seconds. Toastmaster Shanmugavel took 1 minute and 52 seconds. Guest Revati took 36 seconds. Distinguished Toastmaster V.N. Subramanian took 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Toastmaster Bala took 1 minute 45 seconds. Guest Balaji took 1 minute 56 seconds. Toastmaster Pramod took 1 minute and 56 seconds. Toastmaster Sri Jay Anand took 1 minute and 29 seconds. Coming to evaluators, first speech evaluator Toastmaster Shankar took 2 minutes and 34 seconds. Second speech evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster Sampath Saurirajan took 2 minutes and 51 seconds. Evaluation of table topic master Toastmaster Anuradha, Toastmaster Dinakaran took 2 minutes and 26 seconds. So that's it. Thank you.
Now I would like to welcome the counter Toastmaster Praveen to provide me with his report.
Prepared speeches, T.M. Shankar, clear speech, and T.D.M. Thomas Abraham, multiple R's and 1 hum. And T.M. Sampath Saurirajan, clear speech, and speech to T.M. Pravada, 1 R, 2 T.M. Dinakaran, clear speech, T.M. Anuradha, 2 R, and T.M. Praveena, 1 R, and guest Pranav, 3 R's, and 1 so, and 2 therefore. And T.M. Tangavel, repetitive words of some, and guest Revati, 4 R's and 2 so. And T.M. Subramanian, 1 R, 1 so, and multiple repetitive words. T.M. Bala Subramanian, 1 so. Guest Balaji, multiple R, 1 R, I are the repetitive words. And T.M. Pramod, 1 R, 1 so, and T.M. Sri Jay Anand, 1 R, and T.M. Shankar, 3 R's, and T.M. Sampath Kumar, Sampath Saurirajan, 1 R, and is repetitive. And T.M. Dinakaran, multiple R's and 1 Thank you.
Now I would like to welcome Toastmaster Hema to give us the grammarian report.
Good evening, Toastmasters again. So the words used by all the Toastmasters. First, I'm just start with distinguished Toastmaster Thomas Abraham sir. The words used are cobbled up, jagged,
heaps, guzzling, strapling, chisel. And TM Pravda, muffled, chorus, prevailing, hook, misconception, euphoria, decline. Table topic master Anuradha, excitement, enthusiasm, probability, and TM Modi, Prasanna Venkatesh, inclusivity, unmask. And Praveena, TM Master Praveena, fits of laughter, guest Praveen, astonished and cherished, TM Shanmugave, rejuvenator. TM Balasubramaniam, politely and courtesy. TM Pramod, indispensable, annoyed, retrospective. TM Sri Jaina, merge and margin. See, these are the words used by the speakers. And the TM Shankar, evaluator TM Shankar, like pitch, astonished, mesmerized, mashed. DTM Sampar, so you have used elite, emphasize, adequate, diction. TM Dinakaran, critical, curator, executing, recollecting, affirmative. So the saddest part is none of them have used the word Please let me have the happiness to use at least because I am the one I have brought this. So I chortle the way Praveena, the way explained about the singing story. I chortle guest Pranav. So thank you so much.
You can reserve the word of the day for next meeting.
People prefer to chuckle. People prefer to chuckle, which is the opposite of chortle.
Thank you so much, Gramarian Toastmaster Hema. Now let me provide you with my general evaluator report. The meeting was opened on time by Surgeon at Arms Toastmaster Bharat, and he had explained the vision and objectives of this club clearly. And the presidential address by Toastmaster Prasanna, before that she had actually identified all the dignitaries present in the room. She had introduced the guests and made them comfortable. So what I liked in her presidential address was her talking about those two voices, I can and I can't. It was really relatable to each one of us sitting in this room. And she gave us a food for thought, that is, what we feed wins. So that was really motivating for all the Toastmasters sitting in this hall. And coming to the theme of today, that is Holi, he had, the TMOD Prasanna Venkatesh had spread a really meaningful message which emphasized the meaning of this festival, that is unity and inclusivity, practicing the art of forgiveness. So, and after that he had also explained the proceedings of the meeting clearly for the benefit of the guests. So the entire session went smoothly. After which we had the new members induction session by Toastmaster Anuradha as per the plans that we had discussed during the ExCom meetings. And coming to the speakers gave a very beautiful visual and oral treat, I would say. I almost imagined and traveled the entire way throughout their speeches. And coming to the table topic session, it was interesting and engaging end-to-end with those fun-filled topics given by Toastmaster Anuradha. And I also enjoyed the thoughts of all the speakers who had spoke for the specific topics. And the evaluation session is where everything meets. So this evaluation by all three evaluators ensured that every speech was dissected end to end, and it also made sure that their feedbacks were constructive. So it paved way for these speakers to be more consistent in their improvement. So if I have to sum up the entire meeting of today, it engaged the audience, capturing their attention and interest right from the beginning, and it's continuing now, and towards the end we are having a fun-filled session, the Medley Super League. So I'm sure everyone's enjoying it. and we had valuable contents delivered throughout this session in the form of speeches, thoughts in the form of table topic session, and end to end it was entertaining as well, with an injection of elements of humor, personal stories, podcasts, which was a highlight of today. I've never witnessed this project before, so kudos to that. So overall, we had an engaging, elevating, and entertaining session today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, General Evaluator, for the detailed feedback. Now, I request timer to all the evaluators are qualified.
Yes.
Okay. I request everyone to vote for the best evaluator, best role player, and best tag role players. Usually, Toastmaster meeting ends with an evaluation session, but the fun is about to begin. The next session is going to be Medley Super League Season 4. It's going to be conducted by Toastmaster Vijay Rajan. So I request Vijay Rajan to take the stage again.
Good evening, Toastmasters and my dear guests.
Good evening.
Welcome to Medley Super League fun session. And today we are going to have Recall Rumble. This is going to be today's fun session. Everybody knows that memory is very, very important for anything and everything, for giving a speech. In short, memory is life. I had my grandmother. Every time I used to think this is life, this is life, this is life. I had a grandmother, and one day she lost the complete memory. She lost a total memory. And next day when I went, she did not know who I am. For 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, when I met her, I had a feel like, she is not my grandmother. I didn't feel that grandmother feeling. There I felt memory is life. When somebody remembers us, remembers what happens, that is life. So the concept of life itself changed. So today we are going to have that fun session. Recall Rumble is going to be the session. And today I am going to be the moderator, and with the able guidance of the coordinator, Toastmaster Praveen. So the concept of this game is, I will come out, we will have 3 groups, 10 each. I will come out with a theme. I will say a word. After, for example, animals. I say tiger. You say lion. Elephant. Yeah. This is going to be the game. So 10 members continuously they will be making a chain of words. The catch here is everybody should continue with the previous word. For example, if I say tiger, he says lion, he should say tiger and lion, tiger, lion. The other person should add the word. Suppose if you forget that chain, the person is out of that game. Or if you say something irrelevant, for example, water, that is irrelevant. So he is also out of the game.
No, it should be like this: tiger, lion, fox.
It's a fox, a snake, or it's a
anything.
No, but it becomes too
The
long.
Yeah, it will be. That's the game. That's the catch.
Can you make
So
small
the
teams?
problem.
Can you make small teams of 2 or 3?
See, the issue is.
Even if it is a small team like 2 or 3, still the chain will continue. So you will have 30 words.
But you can game the system, right?
Yes, sir.
You can game the system. I always stand first so that I have to remember less number.
No, we are going to have a circle.
It's team based, not individual.
I know.
No, we are going to have a circle. So even if you're the first person starting with the first word, with one word, the circle will come back to you.
It's a fate.
Life is a circle. It all comes back to you.
What you sow, you reap.
Yes. So finally, when you come back again, you have to recall 10 or 15 words, depending on the number of people who are there.
Even the name should not be repeated also in the group.
Word.
The word should not be repeated.
Yeah, each word should be unique. And you have that many number of words to remember.
Some people they want to escape.
In future
same
also.
line.
Now and then I will be coming up with new rules and regulations. Moderator's rule is final. So, shall we get into the game?
Yes, yes.
So, shall we start with one, sir?
Or shall we
One.
have a circle? No, just like this. It's not a team game, it's an individual game.
So 10 members will come here.
10 members will come, and as and when people get eliminated, let the other person come in, so that if we can see each other, it will be more fun.
If we have three, we will have 3 groups. We will have 3 groups, and 2 people who are successful, they will be coming back again.
Okay, fine.
So let us have
shortlist the people from each group.
Yeah, shortlist from each group. And the last one who stands will be the winner.
It's a musical chair. Yeah, more or less.
So shall we start 1, 2, 3? 1. You say 1. 1, 2, 3. Just let us. 1, 2,
3.
Yeah. 1. 3. Jay.
1. 2. 3. 1.
2.
3.
1, 2,
1.
No, 3.
3. You're not giving.
1.
2.
3.
1.
2.
3.
1.
2.
3. Okay. So, first let us start with the 3.
Why? Why?
Moderators will.
Moderator.
Rule is the rule.
Moderator is always right. Who is wrong, the middle is what?
Beginning, starting point and standard.
Can I have anyone who can write the words?
Can I do that?
So that if anybody misses, you can correct.
I think you can write it. She can write.
No, she is a coordinator. She is.
I can write. Even I can also write.
No. Okay. The first thing is going to be food. Let us start with food. Shall we start with food? Biryani. Biryani. Yeah.
Biryani, rice.
Biryani, rice, fried rice.
Biryani, rice, fried rice, tacos.
Biryani, rice, fried rice, taco, raita. Biryani, rice, fried rice, taco, raita, sambar rice. One word will do. No, sambar.
Biryani, rice, fried rice, taco, raita, sambar rice, chapati.
Biryani, rice, fried rice, taco, raita, sambar, chapati, masala.
Masala. For you. Biryani, rice, chapati.
Biryani, rice, fried rice, raita, taco raita. Okay.
Yes.
You have to start from where it is.
Okay. Biryani. Rice. Taco.
Sambar. It's okay. It's okay. Biryani. Fried rice. Taco.
Biryani, rice, fried rice, taco, raita, sambar, chapati, masala. Wow. Taco, burger.
Wow. Taco, burger.
Biryani, rice, fried rice, taco, raita, sambar, chapati, masala, burger, pizza.
Biryani, rice, fried rice, taco, raita, sambar, chapati, masala, burger, pizza, sandwich.
Give a big round of applause.
Biryani, rice, fried rice, taco, raita, sambar rice, chapati, masala, burger, pizza, sandwich, biscuit.
Biryani, rice, fried rice, sambar, chapati, taco. Oh, I have to maintain the same order. Okay. Biryani, rice, fried rice, taco, sambar, taco, sambar, raita, sambar. No, it's done.
Okay, now one more. Before 20.
No, same.
Shall I continue again?
Yeah, continue.
Biryani, rice, fried rice, taco, raita, sambar, chapati, masala, burger, pizza, sandwich, biscuit.
Wow. And your word?
Mine. Coke.
Biryani, rice, fried rice, taco, raita, sambar, chapati, masala, burger, pizza, sandwich, biscuit, Coke, ice cream.
Biryani, rice, fried rice, taco, raita, potato, sambar, chapati, masala,
Time up.
Biryani, rice, fried rice, taco, raita, sambar rice, chapati, masala, burger, pizza, sandwich, biscuit, Coke, ice cream, cheese. Then why say
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, I'm three in
SSLC mark sheet. The toppers will be here. What is our chance here?
No, but she's architect.
It's never too
Just hours.
All the three people will go to the final.
area politics.
3 names is the thing, no?
From the team to
You can't use right.
She's a toughest. Ours is a toughest.
I don't want to say.
The theme for you is historical figures.
My secret is coming in. Any other option?
Historical figures, leaders.
Leaders.
Okay, shall I start now?
You can start.
Mahatma Gandhi.
I think one word.
One word?
Yeah,
Okay.
Gandhi.
Gandhi.
Gandhi, Lincoln.
Gandhi, Lincoln, Nehru.
Gandhi, Lincoln, Nehru, Bharat.
Gandhi, Lincoln, Nehru, Bharati. Mother Teresa.
Gandhi, Lincoln, Nehru, Bharati, Mother Teresa.
No helping, madam.
Yes,
Social
Same thing.
Mother Teresa. Now I have to say. Netaji.
Gandhi, Lincoln, Bharati, Mother Teresa.
Gandhi, Lincoln, Nehru, Bharati, Mother Teresa.
Gandhi, Lincoln, Nehru, Bharati, Teresa, Netaji.
You have that, that's it. That is the problem.
Come on, yeah. That's why you know others. Say some leader.
Gandhi, Lincoln, Nehru, Bharati, Teresa, Mother Teresa, Netaji, Jayalalitha.
Gandhi, Lincoln, Nehru, Bharati, Teresa, Netaji, Jayalalitha, MGR.
Gandhi, Lincoln, Nehru, Bharati, Teresa, and Netaji, Jayalalitha, MGR, Patel.
Gandhi. Sorry,
Gandhi, Lincoln, Nehru, Bharati, Mother Teresa, Netaji, Jayalalitha, MGR, Patel, Karnanidhi.
Gandhi, Nehru, Gandhi, Lincoln, Bharati.
Gandhi, Lincoln, Nehru, Teresa, Bharati, Teresa, Netaji, Jayalalitha, MGR, Patel, Karnanidhi, Annamdi.
Gandhi, Lincoln, Nehru, Bharati, Teresa, Netaji, Jayalalitha, MGR, Patel, Karnanidhi, Annamalai, Stalin.
Nirmala Sitaram. Gandhi, Nehru, Gandhi, Lincoln, Nehru, Bharati, Mother Teresa.
Time's up, sir.
Yes.
Gandhi, Lincoln, Nehru, Bharati, Teresa, Netaji, Jayalalitha, MGR, Patel, Karnanidhi, Annamalai, Nirmala Sitaram, he said he can.
Shall I give you a clue?
No clues, please.
And Karnanidhi.
No, sir.
Yes.
Three right there.
One more round.
Gandhi, Lincoln, Nehru, Bharati, Teresa, Netaji, Jayalalitha, MGR, Patel, Karunanidhi, Annamalai, Stalin.
No.
Obama.
Gandhi, Lincoln, Nehru, Bharati, Teresa, Netaji,
Last. Cycle complete. Cycle complete.
Gandhi, Lincoln, Nehru, Bharati, Teresa, Netaji, Jayalalitha, Karnanidhi, Patel, Jayalalitha, MGR, Patel, Karnanidhi, Annamalai, Stalin, sorry, forget last name.
Davda will be coming to the last. They completed 3 or 4 rounds.
no one said Modi.
All the 3 people can join. So the final round with 3 members. The third team, please.
First team.
First start.
So you were noting it down?
This time the theme is countries. Let me start with India.
Sri Lanka.
India, Sri Lanka.
Sorry.
India, Sri Lanka.
India, Sri Lanka, China. India, Sri Lanka, China. Then we will divide.
India, Sri Lanka.
India.
You were also our team. One. India.
India, Sri Lanka, China.
Pakistan.
You need to say India, Sri Lanka, China, then Pakistan.
India, Sri Lanka. China and Pakistan.
India, Sri Lanka, China, Pakistan, Africa.
Africa is not a country. Africa is not a country. South Africa is a country.
South Africa.
India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, China, Pakistan, South Africa. US.
India, Sri Lanka, China, Pakistan, South Africa, USA, Venezuela.
India, Sri Lanka, China, Pakistan, South Africa, US. I don't remember.
India, Sri Lanka, China, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, South Africa, US, Venezuela, and Australia.
India, Sri Lanka, China, Pakistan, South Africa, USA, Venezuela,
India, Sri Lanka, China, Pakistan, South Africa, USA, Venezuela, Australia, Zimbabwe.
India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, China.
India, Sri Lanka, China, Pakistan, South Africa, US, Venezuela, Australia, Zimbabwe. Oh, Nepal.
India, Sri Lanka, China, Pakistan, South Africa, USA, Venezuela, Australia, Zimbabwe.
India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, China, South Africa.
No, that's the wrong order.
India, Sri Lanka, China, Pakistan, South Africa, USA, Venezuela, Australia, Zimbabwe.
India, Sri Lanka, China, Pakistan, South Africa, USA, Venezuela, Australia, Zimbabwe, Nepal, West Indies.
West Indies also is not a country.
It's okay, it's not like a single country. For cricket, it's a country. India, Sri Lanka, China, Pakistan, South Africa, USA, Venezuela, Australia, Zimbabwe, Nepal, West Indies. Now I have time now. Ecuador.
India, Sri Lanka, China, Pakistan, South Africa, US, Venezuela, Australia, Zimbabwe, Nepal, Ecuador. Minus.
No. There is one country before Ecuador, which was missed.
The country which he said.
Peninsula.
No, second time.
Second time he said something.
West Indies and mine will be.
No, after the
Then me. West Indies, then what did he say?
Okay, Taiwan. Ecuador.
India, Sri Lanka, China, Pakistan, South Africa, US, Venezuela, Australia, Zimbabwe, Nepal, West Indies, Ecuador, and mine will be Peru.
India, Sri Lanka, China, Pakistan, South Africa, US, Venezuela, Australia, Zimbabwe, Nepal, West Indies, Ecuador, and Peru. Okay. Kazakhstan.
He's trying to make one. Yeah, I'm trying. India, Sri Lanka, China, Pakistan, South Africa, West Indies. Sorry, US, Venezuela, Australia, Nepal. Next
The first two things, please come on
Time
stage.
is over, so we will just say they are the winners. They say time is done.
Yes. Okay. So all the three members of all the three teams are considered as winners. And the senior most finalist.
And this table is short, very nice. The speed. Okay, the point. The speed which you say is very good. Huh?
So with this, we declare the winners. So please wait for the Medley Super League. One more meeting, we'll go to the Medley milestone meeting, that is 75th meeting. So wait for the next fun session next week. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vijayarajan, for conducting the fun-filled session. With this, we came to the end of the whole Toastmaster meeting. Monday, we are celebrating our holy 25th March. To remember one more time, we celebrate Holi with a message of forgiveness and embrace the inclusivity of all people. Let us take a toast to joy, color, and laughter. Happy Holi to all. With this, thank you. I hand over the stage to Toastmaster Prasanna Vani, President of Medley Toastmasters.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prasanna Venkatesh. It's been a wonderful meeting, isn't it? And yes, and both the speeches were even emotionally stirring. If Ralph's Medley spirit was somewhere around here, he will be a very proud person because people are using their communication skills to bring forth social change. Stop war, stop tobacco. Isn't it? Yes. With this, let's see the winners of today's meeting. The best speaker goes to Toastmaster Pravda. The best evaluator goes to Toastmaster Shankar. The best table topic speaker is Toastmaster Balu Subramaniam. You should tell this to your family.
Oh, thank you.
The best tag role player goes to Toastmaster Harini. The best role player goes to Toastmaster Pearl. All the tag players were doing their roles for the first time today, and they did a wonderful job. Big applause to them. Yes. In another few days, March will be ending. So what is so special about the end of March? Yes, all the CAs will tell that it's a financial year ending.
One more thing is 31st March, all the banks are working.
Okay, is that a good thing
No,
or bad
day
thing?
is closed now.
Oh, okay. Oh, this year they're working.
The last day before we became confirmed foods.
Okay, the day
April
before
1st.
April Fool's Day. Okay. If we ask Toastmaster Anuradha, she'll say something else.
Ready
Send a flyer.
Yeah. March 30th is the end of this period of Toastmasters membership. So it signals the need for us to renew our membership again. So when Warren Buffett was asked what is the best investment he made, do you know what he said?
Books.
Books.
Investment.
Yes. I guess Sharmila's got it right. Investing in your own self. He did not say any fancy stocks or companies. He said he had enrolled into a communication public speaking course. The exact course I forgot. And he has a certificate of it hanging in his office. And he says that was the best investment he made. And that paved way for all his future investments and what he is today. So investing in yourself is the best thing you can do. And there is no better way for it than Toastmasters. So all the members who haven't renewed your membership yet, please do so before the end of March. And all the new members who joined recently and who are not yet enrolled in Pathways, also we encourage you to enroll into Pathways before the end of March. For the benefit of guests, Pathways is a set of syllabus or curriculum in Toastmasters. Depending on your interest, what kind of skill sets you would like to develop, Toastmasters has organized all the learning projects in various pathways. You saw 2 projects today. One was vocal variety and one was podcast. Similarly, there are projects on making presentation, how to manage a difficult audience, how to manage the projects, a very useful life skill which we all need in our daily life. So I encourage all members to enroll into Pathways, those who haven't done it yet. And March 30th is also our area contest, our C3 area contest, in which 4 of our Medleyans will be contesting. So all of you who could join, kindly join. It's on the morning, 30th morning at Anna Nagar DC Cap, Rhinos. Yes. And I would also like to announce the level 3 completion of Toastmaster Anuradha today. She has completed Yes, and all of us must have seen a message from Toastmaster Rekha on the Milestone newsletter. Our milestone meeting is fast approaching. It's on April 6th. So Medley is celebrating its 775th milestone meeting. So we are one of the earlier clubs established in Tamil Nadu. We started way back in 2008. It's been almost 15 years now. And we are celebrating a 775th milestone meeting. We are planning a newsletter release. So all of you are requested to kindly contribute through the form, or you can even message or call Rekha and tell her your contribution to her. And in view of this milestone, we also have a series of teasers, videos and social media publicity planned. I request all members to kindly take the time to go to those links, like it and share it. Because social media posts, you all know how it works. It's not only, it does not matter if you take a big reel and post it. For it to have the necessary reach, we need members to like it, and then it goes on to others, and that's how it goes. So to help the benefit of Toastmasters reach others is what we all are ultimately trying to do. So please take the time to go to the social media posts, which we also send the link in the group, and go and like them. Medley has a very active social media following in LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Insta and YouTube. So please extend your support to the PR committee, who is putting in tremendous effort towards our PR activities. And today I would also like to get the feedback of 2 members. We usually get the feedback of guests only. But this meeting, 2 members, because unfortunately they will have to no more be a part of Medley because of their work-related commitments. Toastmaster Balasubramaniam and Toastmaster Rajesh. Toastmaster Balasubramaniam is busy with his various assignments outside Chennai, so he expressed his inability to renew for the next term. I would like to share one incident. Last term we had this outstanding VP award where we had to plan for an 8-week agenda and submit it, and if we fulfill the roles accordingly, our club will get a point. So initially Toastmaster Balasubramaniam agreed to do the TMOD role on a particular week. And when I asked him for confirmation the week before, he said he's in Bombay and he'll not be able to come. But when we explained how it matters to Medley, he immediately agreed to reschedule his flight and landed the day before so that he could do that, and so that Medley could win 10 points towards Golden Gable. And immediately after landing in Chennai, he called up and asked, okay, tell me what should I do for TMOD. And he's a person who teaches at IIM Ahmedabad. He's a person who's advisor of various central level committees and boards. And for him to have this learning mindset and passion was very motivating to people like me. So Toastmaster Balasubramaniam, could you please share a few feedback on your experience in Medley, and we are going to terribly miss you.
Well, it's an emotional moment for me. I feel I have gone back to my younger days. Fell in love with a girl, flat. And suddenly saying goodbye, look, I have an assignment abroad. Too early, the romance has just begun. And actually, before you, actually as the romance advances, your attachment goes up. Because initially it is infatuation, then it's romance, then actually the love blossoms. Love becomes unconditional, right? And that's where I was heading for in Toastmaster Medley. And I'm not saying this, I'm sure you can detect it from the way I speak. I'm not saying this just to impress Prasanna Vani or you or anyone, just from the heart. Now, at this age in my life, if I feel committed to go to a place, there will be something that makes, right? And I love speaking, as all of you would know. And what better place than I go to Toastmaster to practice my skills? Because she says I teach at IM, etc. That's you teach subjects which you're already comfortable. But Toastmasters' precise point is making you uncomfortable, give you table talk discussions, actually show you the mirror. In ways you feel ashamed about yourself and laugh at yourself, as Pravina said, right? And that's a very wonderful thing, not to laugh at ourselves, to understand our own idiosyncrasies and admire our own faults, And I think that's Toastmasters' tremendous contribution. Now, you would really feel it. You see, where on, and you might think I'm using a hyperbole, where on earth are you going to get a forum where your performance is evaluated by somebody who's also part of your fraternity, trying to tell you how you can improve? In today's world, and you're paying a pittance membership fee of 1,000 or whatever, right? I mean, that's like dakshana, right? If I can use the Sanskrit word, a non-material consideration. And I think more than that, this is self-development. More than that, it's a fraternity feeling. Every week you look forward to that event, right? I think, you discover different sorts of talents in different people. And for me, it's a very unforgettable experience. I'm not writing myself off. I already told the government, look, they have their own reasons. I can't say it openly, but because of the type of work I do, I need to meet the highest executive of the country, who meets only on weekends. And hopefully, I'll get it resolved. I've spoken to the Prime Minister's office, but in 6 months, I try to come back, or latest by a year. But these things are not to impress you, but I'm saying why I'm saying all this, because it's beyond my hands. But having said that, you can speak very well outside, but to speak to yourself, and I think that's where Toastmasters stands out. You're not speaking to others, you're speaking to yourself. You're seeing yourself. And when you attend a particular event, I would know who he is, I know who he is, I know who you are, and that sense of fraternity feeling with no strings attached. Like, in offers they say, 2 stars, read terms and conditions. Such things don't prevail here. It's a lovely experience. I learned a lot. I have miles, like the famous Nehruvian saying, we have miles to go before we sleep. And that's applicable to Toastmaster. We have miles to go, miles to go. I have my own dreams. I'll come back. Surely, please pray for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Balasubramanian. The other person whom we are going to miss is Toastmaster Rajesh. Toastmaster Rajesh made a mark for himself in our previous milestone meeting, which we had in October last year. He was very cool and he organized everything perfectly, and he was always there with a Mr. Cool like Dhoni. And when we asked Toastmaster Rajesh what he learned from Toastmasters, he said he's never spoken to girls before. And after coming here, he's very...
Is he married or what? You speak to your wife, right? She will speak.
Other girls, I guess. And he said after coming here, he's become very comfortable speaking with girls. I'm not sure if his wife is comfortable with that. Toastmaster Rajesh, could you please come and share a few thoughts?
Thank you. Thank you, President. Yeah, of course. So, there is a problem when you go beyond your limits. So as he told, so I started speaking with girls and others. So there is a bit of insecurity in my wife. So then I try to manage it in such a way so that it does not increase further. So yeah, Toastmaster, I think I am joined 1.5 years back. This is a platform where people are very supportive. So your nervousness and your self-consciousness, that is something you will fight in this platform. After coming here, I met with many people from many backgrounds. Communication, accounts, scientists, doctors. So it's a different world. When you be at your own comfort zone, you will be thinking, yeah, this is the world, because I am a CA, or I am a doctor, I am an engineer, and this is all about. But after coming here, when you speak with people, listen to them, okay, then you understand, no, this is a very big world where everybody has some intelligence. But we need to understand the perspective of it. So we should not measure anyone with our own parameters. Everybody is intelligent, everybody is excellent, but at his or her own perspective. So my only learning here is we all are excellent, intelligent. So believe in ourselves, explore ourselves, challenge ourselves, and just open yourself up. People will accept you. Maybe 80% will accept, 20% may not accept, but that 80% will make your world beautiful. Thank you. And
I forgot to share why Toastmaster Rajesh is moving out of Chennai. It's because he was able to negotiate a job with a better salary, and that's another thing which he attributes to Medley. Yes. In view of the time constraints, can we just have 2 guest feedback? Feedback from Sharmila. Could you please introduce yourself and tell a couple of lines on how did you feel today?
Hello everyone. I'm Sharmila. I'm doing a law of attraction coaching. This was a very positive experience for me. This place is very positive. I can see each one is supporting to others. The speakers have expressed their thought clearly, and I feel that everyone is supporting each other to their goals. I really enjoyed today's session. Thank you everyone.
Thank you. And other guests, could you please come and introduce yourself and give your feedback? Yeah, you. Yeah. Your name, sorry.
Hi everyone, good evening. My name is Balakumar and I'm a senior captain at Indigo Airlines. So this is my second innings in Toastmasters, Medley Toastmasters. I came in here in about 2018, I guess. I had a really wonderful experience the first 2 sessions, but unfortunately I had to move out because of my training constraints. Again, I'm here to kickstart where I left and continue on the journey ahead. It was a wonderful session, very well conducted, impactful, engaging. I see myself as growing along with with the Medley's journey, and at least in second innings have an opportunity to continue and grow. Thank you.
Thank you, Balakumar. We always have Medley past members coming back to Medley because it's once a Medleyan, always a Medleyan, though time takes you away due to various reasons. Yes. With this, we adjourn this meeting number 774A.